What happened in here? Dude, they trashed the... Who trashed... Avram, did you do this? Did you trash the joint? What happened here?
How can I help?
What in oblivion happened in this place?
I'm so sorry. The museum has been robbed, and I'm afraid that I am at least partly to blame.
No, it really would be.
Okay, an explanation would be nice.
Yes, you see, I haven't been exactly completely forthcoming with you about my past, and sadly, it has caught up with me. Before coming here to Skyrim, I was part of a group of brigands back in Hammerfell who operated in western Bangorai. One day we were on a job. We were posing as guards for a caravan destined for High Rock, planning to turn on it when we reached the wastes. Only, when we got there, we were ambushed. The entire job was a ploy to catch us and put an end to our banditry once and for all. That's how I lost my eye. Only a few of us escaped and fled into the hills of Dragontail Mountains. Bleeding and alone, I still to this day don't know how I survived up there. I was found just outside of Heldorn by a missionary who took me in and nursed me back to health. I swore to Tohwaka right then and there that I would turn my life around and live a just and honest life from that day forward. So, I left it all behind and came here to Skyrim to start again. But it seems that those from my past have followed me here. I tried to fight them off, but they knocked out poor Orien and overpowered me and the other guards. They tied me up and made off with everything. I suppose they left me alive in hopes of me taking the fall for the robbery. I suppose it would be appropriate, given my failure.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
You mean you don't blame me? You are most forgiving. I'll do everything I can to recover the lost items. I believe I may have some ideas of where they went. There were a few jobs we had which brought us into Skyrim, and we had a couple of small holdouts back in the day. I would think that a good place to start would be Windcaller's Pass. It's a collapsed cave that once ran through the great mountain where we would hold up when the heat got too hot. It's remote enough that we would lay low if needed, and stash loot there before gathering up and departing for Hammerfell.
Alright. Man, Avram, I was about to go save the world, man. I have an Elder Scroll in my pocket. I was about to go talk to a dragon and try time travel again. But I guess we should take care of this then. Let's get going.
Excellent. You won't be disappointed. I'll redeem myself yet.
I
the secrets of the Elder
believe
Scroll
you,
will be for
Avram.
us to read without fear. Perhaps one day.
Okay, Avram, you seem very remorseful, and I don't blame you for this, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little annoyed that now I have to deal with this. Alright, anyway, let's go.
Noticed the windows in this land all seem a little opaque.
No response, Avram? Inigo asked you a question. Do you have any response?
What can I do for you?
So how did they manage to get in and overtake you?
Well, let me think a moment. I'm still in a bit of a haze from the ordeal. I believe they came in separately throughout the day and spread out across the entire museum. They never really interacted during the day, and some of them even left, but apparently must have climbed to the balcony entrance, and were let back in and then hid Another must have laid low in the cellar or armory when we weren't looking. Eventually, all the other patrons left for the day, and it appeared that the last of them was walking out when they suddenly barred the front door. Before I could fully draw my sword, one of them appeared behind me and knocked me on the head. Everything started spinning, and I heard a yell and a sudden groan from Orien in the office. Someone shot him with a dart, laced with a sleeping draught. I saw several figures wandering about, but my vision was still pretty unclear. But they were only there for about 20 minutes or so, I'd say. Eventually, I regained my senses to find myself tied up in the main hall. But by that time, they were gone. The other guards, they weren't so lucky. I heard fighting in various halls, which quickly died down. Afterwards, I didn't find any of them left alive.
They cleared this entire place out in less than half an hour?
They always were quite efficient once a plan was in place. They aren't your typical smash-and-grab robbers.
And how in blazes did they get everything out the front gate?
They didn't. After Orien came around, he untied me, and we quickly moved to investigate the situation. Orien says that they employed some forms of magic. Evidently, they had strong feather enchantments, and moved large amounts at a time up through the Hall of Heroes' upper balcony, and around the back patio of the safe house, and used some levitation charms to toss the items over the railing, where they slowly fell to the water below, where some of the thieves were waiting to receive them and send them to a waiting cart on the shore. Since it was dark, they were able to slip around the building without drawing any attention.
Okay. Fantastic. So we're dealing with a group of highly organized, highly trained magical thieves. We totally got this. Let's go. Alright, guys. Looks like we are headed to Windcaller Pass, I believe he called it. Where did he say it was? Wait. Investigate Windcaller Pass for signs of robbers. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, got it. So we go in the north entrance, and there's a south exit over here. Or I guess either can be an entrance or an exit. But we are going to this side of the pass. That must be a pretty long tunnel, actually, to go all the way under
I love a good fight.
the Throat of the World mountain. Oh! Guys.
I'll do what I must.
Rest easy.
Well done, guys. Also, I forgot that I had most recently used the Milestones spell. So, when I pulled up my my spells and nothing happened, I was just kind of like, why can't I cast anything? My magic is full. I'm so confused! But then I very quickly was not confused anymore. Alright. I was really tempted to go clear that giant camp over there, but I guess we need to deal with this whole museum thieves situation, I guess.
Yes, this is the place.
Oh.
Be cautious.
Don't tell me what to do. Avram, you kind of got us into this mess, so I'm not gonna just take your word for it. Boom! Got some Alakir warriors. This guy's got an interesting outfit on. Oh. Oh, hi. Yeah!
Take you.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Holy crap, there's so many people in here. You know what? I think everybody just needs to take a timeout, so... Hold on.
Is that
Ah, Haha!
I'll see you in pieces. You've already lost.
You are just prolonging the inevitable.
Radical suggestion, but I
Good
was
job,
just
guys.
wondering, have you considered not?
Okay, let's just check this place out. Okay. Ooh, Inigo. Inigo.
Rating.
You are injured, my friend. There you go.
Thank you. That feels good.
Good. I'm actually really impressed that you guys were able to kill this guy and keep him standing up. What skilled warriors we are. You know what? I actually might... actually, which hood do I... I like the blue hood better, I think. Yep, sorry, man. I am totally taking your clothes to put on a display in my safe house. Once we get all this nonsense cleared up. Okay, so there's a path over that way, but
There.
clearly...
Some of the relics are here.
Yeah, we need to come over here. Heist loot. Okay, we did it. So we found at least some of the artifacts, it would seem. Okay, cool. So, clues. We need to look for clues. Oh. Now, I don't see anything up here, which can only lead me to believe that we need to head back over in... yeah, that direction. Also, this is totally random, but I'm going to take this firewood because sometimes just random displays and... what would you call them? Oh, they killed a hunter! The backbone of Skyrim's middle class. No, what are they called? Replicas. Oh, wait, how do we... oh, there must be a switch somewhere. Oh, I bet it's right here. No, I thought for sure that was going to be it. I thought it was going to be a pull on the sconce situation. Oh, wait, there's this thing. What does this do? Nope. So those do nothing. Hold on. What are these for? Those seem like they do something. Hold on. I feel like I'm missing something. No, but what I was trying to say a second ago about the firewood is some of the replicas randomly need fire. Oh my gosh. There's a note right here. Some of the replicas need firewood to make, and so I realized that I never actually have any on hand. So that's why I grabbed that firewood. It's good to just have in the safe house in case I ever need it. So I'm going to read this note from Jalal. Okay. Once you manage to get out of solitude with the Hall, make sure you find the darkest, deepest hole you can to keep it in until things die down. We'll make our way to Engelman's Rest and get some of the loot moving over the mountains right away for home. There's so much of it, we can't possibly hope to move it all at once, so I will be here for a time. Jalal. Alright. Let's talk to Avram.
Yes? You need something?
Yes, I found this note.
Oh, good. Yes, Engelman's Rest. I know where that is. Jalal? Jalal himself is here? That isn't good.
Who's Jalal?
Jalal is the leader of the group of brigands I was with, and if he's here, we can be sure that Engelman's Rest will be anything but hospitable. But by the sound of it, they already have a caravan bound for Hammerfell with some of the artifacts. We should move quickly to the pass near Falkreath before they make it out of Skyrim. Then we can double back to Engelman's Rest. I'll scout ahead and meet you there.
Falkreath? Okay. Well, I guess Avram's gonna go ahead of us somehow. Even though we're gonna get out of this cave first. Haha, later! Are we sure that there's nothing I can do here now? I guess not. I'm gonna guess, though, that there's some sort of item you can put in these little receptacles that will open up that what is clearly a secret door up there. So, I guess for now, we need to head over to Falkreath, as Avram just pronounced it, and try to stop this caravan. We need to get our stuff back. Nobody robs the great Bob. And, of course, in the spirit of urgency, I am going to head over here and clear this giant camp, because that's exactly what somebody does when they need to urgently complete an entirely unrelated task. Let's see. Now, can I see? There we go. There, those giants. Or at least one giant. I think there are two up here, if memory serves. Boom! Take that. Come on. Come on, kill him. Yeah! Ha ha ha. Alright. By the way, I know I said a couple of episodes ago that I was going to kind of switch to a... Oh, whoops. To a Conjurer Dremora Pit Fighter strategy. Boom! That was great! But now, as you can see, I'm using Destruction Magic. The reason for that is... Oh, that's actually all good loot. Normally giants have at least one or two things on them that you just don't really want. I am trying as fast as I can, just oh so fast, as my little character will let me, trying to get my destruction skill up to 100. Once we do that, I can learn complete the Destruction Mastery quest and start buying and using master level destruction spells. And let me tell you, some of them are pretty amazing. So we definitely want that to happen as soon as possible. So until I reach level 100 in Destruction Magic, I will be roasting everything I come across with Incinerate and Thunderbolt and whatever other expert level destruction spells I have. Knights of the Nine. Okay. You know what? I think I actually just found a copy of that book recently. I might not be remembering that correctly, but I feel like I have a very distinct recent memory of coming across that exact same book. And I probably thought the same thing this time. I probably grabbed it and went, ooh, a skill book. I wonder if I have that one. I have that one. I've read it. As I've said a few times before, we are getting to that point in the playthrough where it's going to be less and less likely that we find books I have not read. So, finding one that, you know, actually gives us a skill increase is going to be a pleasant surprise, because it's not going to happen very often. Was that really it? I kind of thought there'd be a unique weapon in here. I don't know why. That's just kind of how Legacy of the Dragonborn usually works. Sorry, I'm jumping up here because doesn't this seem like a random little cliff or little nook where the mod author might have hid a weapon of some kind? Come on, come on, come on. Oh my gosh, come on, no! Alright, fine. Oh wait, am I stuck here? Oh gosh. Wait, am I actually stuck? No, I'm not, okay. That would have sucked. Okay. So let's head down to Falkreath. I guess I can head to south. No, I'll go to Falkreath. I guess the distance there is negligible, so we'll go to Falkreath and try to head off this caravan. All right, boys, let's go. Come with me, Falkreath guards, to battle. Nah, I'm just kidding. I know you guys don't really care about me or anything, really. This is evidenced by the fact that you are guards for... Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. This is evidenced by the fact that you are guards in Falkreath. You don't really have much to be excited about. Woo, alright. We finished the dragon off. Just gotta wait for his landing animation, and then he will die. Nice job, guys. Yeah, I'll take the dragon bones and scales.
You just couldn't resist that dragon soul.
Okay.
You are hopeless. When you are ready to give up, I will be here to help you.
I love the random side storyline that Inigo thinks that we're addicted to absorbing dragon souls, like it's a drug.
Someone do something.
Oh, hi, fellas.
I'm getting out of here.
Ow, ow, ow.
Ow. Oh. Yeah. Take that. Oh. Here, let's just try to get everybody to calm down a second. Uno segundo. Aha, take that, idiot. Ah. Can I really not hit him through that? Okay. How about now?
Kill you!
No, you won't. Oh, can I not hit him through here? Come on. Oh, wait. I can't tell. I think... You know what? I think Inigo is hitting him, actually. Oh, somebody... Oh, I think somebody is up top. Sniping down upon me. Horse, move! Oh, yeah, there is a guy up here. Take that! Oh, look, Peak's Shade Tower. I have not been up here yet. Is there anything in here? Ooh. There's a chest. Man, there's so many alchemy ingredients in here. Nice. Love it. Okay. Oh, Lucien, hey. Oh, a Spriggan. Somebody killed this Spriggan. I wonder if those Alakir did it. Oh, Alakir warrior, right. This'll... Okay. Hi. I guess, are you with them?
You have something to say? Well, save your breath. The way I see it, you don't have much more of them left.
Okay. I just wanted to talk.
Talk is for cowards whose blades say nothing.
Yeah, yet your blade is mute, and your mouth never stops moving.
So you wish to hear the song of my blades, then? You better listen carefully, as you ever make it past the first verse.
Okay, let's just calm down. What's your name?
A son of Cloud Ruler Temple named me the Desert Fang. The Thalmor know me as Des Courier. To you, I am simply Savashni, the Khajiit who spared your life.
Okay. And where do you hail from, brash one?
Cyrodiil, fool, from the steps of Cloud Ruler Temple. From whence I came before that, no one knows. A blade who had left the service found me as he descended the steps. To him it was a sign from the divine.
Maybe we should ready our weapons.
In truth, it was
in
just a
case.
cowardly mother, waiting for the opportune time and a man with forlorn eyes. Having left the order, his eyes were indeed tainted with sorrow, and for that he pitied this kitten when he should have abandoned it. Yet it was his newly discovered faith in the workings of the gods that inspired him to develop the skills for which I'm the caretaker.
Sounds like fate to me.
The world is full of such tales of fate and coincidence. That's what we burn into our memories. And all the other instances, every day we live without incident, Those moments are never ascribed to the laziness of the gods, just forgotten.
Well, you're wearing an interesting set of armor, and your sword looks like it has Akaviri origins. Tell me about them.
Akaviri,
I knew it.
forged in a dragonland, is a sword and armor of the blades, sworn to the service of the true emperor. But know this, my sword serves no one. You could be Tiber Septim reborn, and I'll still send you back to the divines with your head in your arms.
Do you by any chance know a woman named Delphine?
And do you by chance know Abasi, Tizakar, or Adanja? Or should I throw more names into the wind to illustrate how daft you are? I don't know this Delphine. I don't know why you would bring up her name, other than to convince me you are a fool. You need not convince me of such, but this Delphine, if she is half the fool you are, won't appreciate how carelessly you toss around her name.
Well, I'm sorry. I thought I was talking to a blade. In fact, you may not technically be one of the blades, but I doubt you're just some scavenger.
True. The one I killed to gain this armor was indeed a blade, a master of the dual sword technique, and my mentor. He was a man of 40 years, and I no older than a dozen, when I first bested him in single combat. Yet he was still my better, and our bodies would never be at an age where I could prove otherwise. At 16, my mentor had exhausted his use to me in terms of body. I would have granted him death right then, if not for the secrets his mind guarded.
And what secret is that?
The Way of the Nine. Stances and techniques derived from the teachings of the divines. That was his legacy, and his gift to me, his only pupil.
Miracle of a song, Matt.
But only when I was ready. A phrase thrown around by masters of all disciplines who wish to teach their pupils the value of patience. What I wasn't ready for, and never would be, was religious nonsense with which he dressed the art of the kill. Now as I enter my prime, I search for the lesson that escaped into the void when we last crossed our blades.
So you killed the one person who could teach you. Smart.
Fool, your words display the emptiness of your mind. It was my mentor himself who stated the stance of Arche was one passed on through death. Yet it's possible, as Arche governs life and death, that it was a test of one's scruples, and in killing him, the technique is lost to eternity. Yet if I hadn't struck the killing blow, then I myself would be lost to the void, and that's a trade only imbeciles like you would find worthy.
Getting real tired of your sass. But I am curious about the Way of the Nine. Can you tell me about it?
You will understand little of what I speak, and much of it is of no practical use, but facile metaphors tossed around by dying man. But I will enjoy watching your brow twitch in confusion as I pass his words on to you. Take, for instance, Debella, the god of beauty.
What's so special about this technique?
Fool, the stance of Arche is the very heart of the dual sword technique. Life and death, ice and fire. The nature of all things are born of two. This duality applies to both life and battle. When a mortal kills a foe, in that instant, Arche grants death to one and life to the other. Or so the priestly ones will tell you. Yet the true duality lies not in the dirt and stars, but in how the blade serves as both sword and shield. Twin moons, one sky. Each blade shifts from offense to defense, a mirror reflection of the other, and the opponent knows not where to strike. Yet as it is not a single stance, but a motion that adapts to its opponent, it has proved as impenetrable in theory as it is in practice.
So how did you kill your master, if he was such a master swordsman?
It snowed that night when it should have rained. My mentor looked at the sky and said Kynareth was all out of tears. And I said, Kynareth does not cry for fools. We drew our swords and dashed through the trees, our feet rapping against the snow. The night before I had chosen my stance. While most would use the flurry of Akatosh, the technique is too violent. I could kill my mentor and lose sight of the very thing I sought to learn. And in the spiritual sense, the father does not come before the son.
So what stance did you use?
It was the defense of Zenithar that shielded me from his attack. If I saw both his blades as swords and not shields, I could parry, if not kill. Our blades clashed, but made no sound, muffled by the snowstorm. His swords came at me from all directions, but I kept my eyes on his feet. Or more precisely, the tracks he left in the snow. There was a pattern there, if only I had more time.
So you switched stances.
To Akatosh, I went for the flurry and the kill. Yet when I saw his blade rise to the block, I hesitated, only to see that very blade run me through. It was then that he revealed the true essence of the technique. I assumed he moved to protect his life, when his stroke came for my death. But the blade missed my heart by the width of a cat's hair. I made no such mistake with his neck.
So you killed him.
Just like that, it was over. I dropped to my knees and reached for my potion as his body drowned in a cascade of snow. I tossed the half-empty bottle beside his severed head and said he could have the rest. When he didn't respond, I couldn't help but laugh. All of it, the tracks, the blood, and his legacy, washed away in a tide of white.
Oh, wait, that started a quest? Huh. Interesting. Well, if you're looking for a fight, Skyrim's as good a place as any.
What you consider a fight, or even a war, is nothing more than a brawl between drunken louts over spilled drink. A great swordsman's talents are wasted in a war. Stray arrows, trebuchets, accidents. Many great warriors have been felled by the blade of chaos. One can't even trust his own side in the haze of war. Who's to say who's friend or foe when your eyes squint through guises of dirt and smoke? Like your queries, they range from the utterly pointless to the completely meaningless.
I think the valorous Nords who fill the Hall of Sovngarde would beg to differ.
Why do you defend that who would spit on your face for entering their land? Sovngarde is no different than Cloud Ruler Temple, a great all of great fools who no longer walk this plane.
Then why stay in Skyrim?
Another simple query from a devout simpleton. The answer is tall, green-robed, and uglier than an imp. The Thalmor's tentacles extend all across Tamriel, but in Skyrim, their presence is weak. While they are busy protecting their vital organs, they will bleed out from their wrists with every Justica I slay on the road below.
Not to be granular, but I believe it's pronounced Justiciar.
Begone.
Yeah, in any case, it was great to meet you, Savashni. You are quite a delight, he said with all the sarcasm he could muster. Now, what is fascinating about that exchange is that it did give us a new quest. We're not going to do it right this second, but this says, Savashni has told me the story of how she slew her master and how it left the Way of the Nine without a true heir. I should keep an eye out for any further developments. So you can actually... So we'll be able to actually figure out, I guess, where Savashni's mentor is laid to rest, and maybe that'll set us on a quest to then master the sword techniques from the Way of the Nine. That's kind of cool. But for now, we need to get back to Shadows of One's Past, and we killed these guys here at this caravan, but I guess we still need to do some work to stop the caravan before it crosses the border. And I've got a quest marker headed over this direction, so let's... Ooh, a black soul gem, nice. So let's head over here and see what's going on. What have we got going here? Let's see. Oh, Avram. No. Yes,
Good.
Hi.
They are still here.
Oh wait, who was I just fighting then?
Camped out for the night by the looks of it. If we can move in quickly, we can take them by surprise.
Oh. Avram, we we already killed them. So let's get in there.
Right behind you.
Oops. Sorry, guys. I kind of jumped the gun. I ran up on them and killed them all without informing Avram first. Oops. Okay, so we can activate this. Hopefully that didn't mess up the quest. Let's see where Avram is. Maybe, where is he? Oh, there he is. Alright, get over here, Avram. We already solved the problem. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? I'll just come to you. Hey, buddy.
Excellent. That should account for the majority of the stolen artifacts. Whatever is left is surely at Engelmann's Rest. I'll mark it on your map.
Okay, perfect. What can we expect in there?
Well, it's an old Nordic ruin, so it likely will come with its own hazards. But if Jalal himself is there, we can be certain he'll be ready. Jalal is renowned for his use of effective ambushes, so be careful as we navigate through the ruin. I'll try to bring up the rear and warn you if I see anything out of the ordinary. He may have employed a few traps as well too, so be careful.
Good to know. So I guess we are headed out to Engelmann's Rest then. You guys ready? Let's do it.